Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Turn starts inside the 15. Oh, and he fumbled it. That's going to be recovered by the return team, narrowly avoiding a disastrous start to this game.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, it's Daniels. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. First down here for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Keeping it on the ground here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. example, the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to run for the first down. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. At the 10. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gives it to the back. In the clear of the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it to the left. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pass rush, nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Trying to find some room. It's Daniels.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's just wide open over there downfield. Kirk, what happened on the coverage that time?
Chris, I don't know how you lose to big tight end like that, but they did. I think it's just blown coverage. Whatever defense they were in, they need to make some adjustments, make sure that doesn't happen again.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got him. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sellers. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half. 2nd down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Oklahoma. It was a foot race, and he won it. Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, but we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing him out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds room at the 30. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and it gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Caught near the sideline. It's Hill. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And it's likely they'll take one last shot here before halftime. A running play called on 4th down. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll run it here. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, off the ball to 44.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Using his legs, it's Daniels. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Receiver in motion now. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So second down after the incompletion. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, they cover an onside kick. You never know.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. I believe they can line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring it down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 3rd down play for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Lagway. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. Thing that really stood out to me, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a 1st down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.